To add text to your layout, just click on this button that says Add Text. When you click on the Add Text button, you'll have the option to add a single line of text or multiple lines of text all at once. Here's the difference. When you add a single line of text at a time, you have more control over the look of your design. For example, you might want the first line to be larger, a different color, and perhaps even a different letter style than the next line. So when you add just one line of text at a time, you can control the look and position of that line of text because it's independent from every other line. But when you need a sign with multiple lines of text that are all the same size, the same letter style, the same color, and with the same spacing, similar to a sign like this, adding multiple lines of text at once makes it easier. With SignMagic, you have the option to switch between adding a single line of text and adding multiple lines. In this example, I typed in all truckers as a single line of text so I could make it bigger and stand out more. I also changed the font, and if I wanted to, I could even change the color. You probably already noticed I typed in thank you as a single line as well. I changed the font and wanted to offset the position to make it stand out. Even though these letters are the smallest, they still stand out well from the rest of the text because of the positioning and the spacing. So when you want more control over an individual line of text, just make sure you add that text in a single line like this. Just click on Add Text and then click Add a Single Line to type in one line of text at a time. Right here in this box is where you'll be typing in your text. But first, you must delete the words that say Edit in Text Box. There's more than one way to delete these letters. One way is to click at the end of the line and then use the backspace button on your keyboard to erase the letters. Once the letters are erased, you can type the words you want to appear on the first line. Oops! See what's happening here? I'm typing in letters, but it's not really working right. That's because we have a small glitch that happens when the mouse cursor is way over here to the left. As soon as I move my mouse to the right, I can add my text without any more problems. So in case you see that happen when you add in your own text, just move your mouse to the right and you'll be fine. Just type the word in and it will instantly appear in your design. Once you've finished typing in the first line, you can then adjust that line of text by changing the letter style, size, color, letter spacing, and the positioning. To preview all the letter styles on one screen, just click on this button that says View All. Once you see the letter style you want, just close this window right up here and then scroll up or down the list to select the letter style you want and just double-click on the font. If you don't like the way that font looks, you can change it as many times as you like until you find the one that looks good to you. There are 3 ways to change the size of this line of text. You can click and drag the corners to resize the text evenly, where it gets taller and wider at the same time. Or you can click the top or bottom arrows to increase the height of the lettering without making the text wider. Or you can click on either end and make the text wider without making the text taller. To change a line of text to a different color, just click on one of these blocks of color. If you're looking for a particular shade, you can select a color that's close and then choose Custom to adjust the color with these slider controls. You also have the option to adjust the spacing between the letters. When you click and drag this slider bar, you can adjust the spacing for a different effect. Sometimes in SignMagic, the spacing between letters isn't perfectly uniform. These are minor adjustments our art department automatically makes before emailing your proof to make sure your final design is flawless. To reposition your text, just click anywhere on the line and drag it with your mouse. Once you have the text about where you want it, you have the option to use the center button to make the line perfectly centered within your layout. In the next video, I'll show you how you can add multiple lines of text at once, along with some advanced features to help you get the look you want.